They say there are people who only need to see you doing badly in order to feel good about themselves. But what they don't know is that there's a common ingredient that, when used in the right place, can make everything turn back against them. Today, you're going to discover the 3 most powerful corners of your home. Places where vinegar not only cleans, but also cuts through the energy of those who wish you harm. Protect your prosperity and unlock the wealth you've been waiting for. And stay until the end, because I'm going to reveal a mistake many people make when using it, one that can unknowingly cancel out all of its power. If you're already feeling that this video can help you, write down in the comments, "I receive abundance, prosperity, and peace." Because when you declare with intention what you wish to attract, the universe begins to align with you. Give this video a like if this message resonates with you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next powerful rituals I'll be sharing. And share this video with someone who needs to cleanse their energy and attract a better life. Now that you've left your affirmation, I want you to pay close attention to what comes next. Because understanding how vinegar truly works on an energetic level can forever change the way you use it in your home. And it is precisely there, within that hidden knowledge, where true transformation begins. Although many see it as nothing more than a cleaning product, vinegar is, in fact, a powerful energetic conductor. Its use dates back to ancient spiritual practices and purification rituals that have endured over time, from Buddhism to popular esoteric traditions across different cultures around the world. In Buddhist teachings, vinegar represents transformation, cutting, and clarity. It is an element that not only removes physical dirt, but also dissolves the emotional and spiritual heaviness that becomes trapped in your environment. That's why, when we use it consciously in specific areas of the home, it becomes a true vibrational purifier. Vinegar carries an acidic frequency that acts as an energetic solvent. This means it easily cuts through emotional residues that cling to objects, walls, and dark corners of the home. These residues, born from arguments, worries, heavy visits, or even our own negative thoughts, linger in the atmosphere and block the natural flow of prosperity. But there's more. Vinegar also protects. When you apply it in strategic places, it creates a kind of invisible shield that prevents external energies or malicious intentions from affecting you so easily. That's why many people notice that after a vinegar cleansing, certain uncomfortable individuals suddenly drift away for no apparent reason, or blocked situations begin to flow. It's not magic, it's energy in motion. And when energy moves, abundance begins to find new paths into your life. But it's not enough to use it randomly. There are 3 specific places where its power is amplified. And right now, I'm going to reveal which are those 3 secret corners, and the surprising results many people have experienced by using them. The first place to apply vinegar is at the main entrance of your home, that threshold many people underestimate. Yet energetically, it is one of the most sensitive and decisive areas of your household. According to Buddhist teachings, the entrance is considered the point where destiny is filtered. Everything that enters, people, words, thoughts, leaves an energetic trace. If the door of your home is dirty, heavy, or blocked, it might be interfering with your finances, your relationships, and even your mental clarity without you realizing it. Here, vinegar acts as a vibrational key. Its acidity represents the ability to cut away stagnation, dissolve emotional residues, and close invisible doors through which negativity often enters. But beyond that, its strong scent symbolically drives away what is unwanted, as if it were marking a spiritual boundary between what is allowed and what is rejected. To perform this cleansing, mix half a liter of water with 5 tablespoons of white vinegar. If you want to further strengthen its protective effect, you can add a few drops of lemon, a few bay leaves, or a pinch of sea salt. With a white cloth, clean the entire door frame, the doorknob, the doormat, and, if possible, the outer side of the entrance. Do it with conscious movements, from the inside out, silently asking that everything that does not belong to your peace or abundance be completely dissolved. Monica, an older woman who lived alone and had been feeling stuck for months, decided to do this cleansing upon a friend's recommendation. Her house was always full of unexpected visitors who left behind a strange sense of discomfort, and she felt that everything she tried seemed to fall apart. When she applied vinegar to the entrance one Monday afternoon, she immediately felt a shift in the atmosphere. In the days that followed, she noticed that a troublesome neighbor stopped passing by her door, and that a sum of money that had been blocked for some time appeared as if by magic. She even says that since then, she feels like her house breathes differently. From that day on, she turned vinegar cleansing into a small weekly ritual of protection and openness. This is no coincidence. When you cleanse the threshold of your home with vinegar, you are sending a clear message to the universe. Only what uplifts me may enter. Everything else stays outside. And that vibrational clarity opens doors where before you only saw walls. The second place where vinegar unfolds a special kind of power is the bathroom. It may sound surprising, but this is one of the most sensitive spaces in the home, both physically and energetically. The bathroom represents emotional release, the place where we let go of what no longer serves us. It's where we release tension, illness, waste, but also fears, guilt, and insecurities. And although water washes away the physical, the energy often remains stagnant, especially when there is poor ventilation, clutter, or a heavy atmosphere. From a spiritual perspective, the bathroom is a vibrational drainage center, and if it's not cleaned consciously, it can become a source of financial, emotional, and energetic blockages. That's why using vinegar in this space is not just domestic cleaning, it's subtle alchemy. Vinegar cuts, transforms, and releases. It opens the path for renewal. To perform this ritual, mix 1 cup of white vinegar with half a liter of hot water. You can add a splash of lemon juice and a teaspoon of salt if you want to reinforce its effect. With this mixture, clean all the contact points in your bathroom. Faucets, toilet, sink, handles, tiles, and especially the corners of the floor, where stagnant energy often accumulates. Do it with circular movements and visualize each corner being freed from everything that no longer serves, as if you were opening the way for a new stage of your life. Isabel, a woman who had been carrying inner conflicts and a deep sense of exhaustion, decided to perform this ritual after a sleepless night. She felt a strong urge to clean her bathroom at dawn, guided only by her intuition. As she cleaned, she began to cry for no apparent reason and realized that she wasn't just cleansing her space. She was cleansing her story. A few days later, she received an unexpected call inviting her to collaborate on a project that helped her regain financial stability after difficult months. Since then, she repeats the energetic cleansing of her bathroom with vinegar whenever she feels something is getting blocked. The bathroom is like the subconscious of the home. It holds what is unseen, unspoken, and carried deep within. When you clean it with intention and the right elements, you are declaring, "I am letting go of what no longer belongs to me. I am ready for the new." And that simple act can unlock doors you didn't even know were closed. The third place where vinegar acts with a silent yet powerful force is the bedroom. Many people see it simply as the space for sleeping, but in reality, it is the energetic center of your vulnerability and your subconscious. This is where you rest, dream, think in silence, and release what you don't say. And all of that leaves an energetic imprint that accumulates day after day. According to Eastern energetic teachings, the bedroom holds the most intimate imprint of the one who inhabits it. Every unspoken thought, every unprocessed emotion, every night of worry or insomnia remains suspended in the atmosphere. And if that energy isn't cleansed, it can begin to block multiple areas of your life. Rest, relationships, self-esteem, and even the flow of money. This is where vinegar becomes a discreet yet deeply transformative tool. You don't need large amounts, just lukewarm water, white vinegar, about 3 tablespoons per half liter, and a soft cloth. Avoid strong scents. This is a subtle space. You can add a pinch of lavender or rose petals if you wish to make it more spiritual. Carefully wipe the edges of the bed, the outer parts of drawers, wardrobe handles, mirror frames if you have any, and especially the corners that are often forgotten. If you have old photographs or inherited objects, take a moment to gently wipe around them. This gesture helps release emotional burdens that may be unconsciously anchored to the past. And if you have a mirror facing the bed, don't overlook it. Mirrors double energy, both positive and negative. Cleaning them with vinegar makes them neutral and transparent on an energetic level. A very interesting case was that of Eugenia, a woman who had been dealing with disrupted sleep for months, frequent arguments with her husband, and a constant sense of exhaustion. She decided to cleanse her bedroom with vinegar one quiet afternoon. As she did, she noticed not only a change in the scent and texture of the air, but that very night, she slept deeply for the first time in weeks. In the days that followed, her partner began to appear more open, affectionate, and willing to talk without tension. Shortly after, the two of them received unexpected work-related news that allowed them to stabilize their finances and leave months of uncertainty behind. This is the silent power of vinegar in the bedroom. It makes no noise, draws no attention, but it clears away deep layers of stagnant energy. And when the place where you sleep becomes clean, neutral, and light, your own energy relaxes. And with that, clarity, peace, and abundance begin to flow. As you've seen, these 3 places were not chosen at random. Each represents a key energetic center within the home. The entrance as a portal of openness, the bathroom as a channel of release, and the bedroom as a sanctuary of regeneration. And when you apply vinegar to these points with awareness, intention, and respect for its symbolism, something begins to shift, not only in your home, but within you as well. But be careful, because although this knowledge is powerful, there's still something you must know before performing the final ritual. A warning that can make the difference between this practice helping you or unknowingly blocking itself. Let me explain. Before showing you the final ritual with vinegar, there is something you cannot overlook. A simple yet crucial warning that many people ignore. Never use vinegar that is contaminated, cloudy, or contains visible residue. Also, do not reuse a mixture that's been sitting for days. Vinegar absorbs the energy of its surroundings, and if it has been exposed or poorly stored, it may be filled with negative vibrations, and instead of cleansing, it can amplify them. But that's not all. Beyond the quality of the vinegar, there's an even more important aspect: your own energy. Yes, although vinegar is a great purifier, it also acts as a vibrational amplifier. And if you use it from a place of fear, urgency, or desperation, its effect can become blocked. That's why, before using it, take a moment. Breathe deeply. Connect with the intention to attract peace, stability, and abundance. Visualize your home being cleansed, inside and out, and see yourself opening up to receive all the good that is already on its way. Because vinegar opens the channel, but true transformation begins within you. And now that you know this, you're ready to learn a small yet powerful complementary ritual that will further enhance the effects of everything you've discovered so far. But before I reveal it, I invite you to leave this affirmation in the comments. Vinegar is my best ally. This simple act not only reinforces your commitment, but also raises the collective energy of this space. If you're enjoying this content, remember to give it a like and share it with someone you wish to protect and help prosper. Because when you share wisdom, you also multiply it. And now, it's time to complete this powerful process with a simple complementary ritual you can do at home. one that many people have used as an energetic reinforcement to seal everything they've learned. For this ritual, you'll only need 3 very simple items: a clear glass cup, white vinegar, 3 tablespoons of coarse salt or sea salt. Fill the glass halfway with vinegar, then add the 3 tablespoons of salt. Do it silently and calmly, as if each grain of salt were dissolving an obstacle in your life. Now choose a place in your home that feels especially heavy or where you spend a lot of time. Could be your living room, kitchen, or even your workspace. Place the glass with vinegar and salt there and leave it for 24 hours without moving it. During that time, the vinegar will begin to absorb the dense energy in the environment. Don't touch it, don't cover it, don't hide it, just observe it. If you notice that the salt rises, that bubbles appear, or that the color of the vinegar changes, it means it's doing its job, absorbing the accumulated negative energy. After 24 hours, discard the contents far from your home, preferably down the drain or in an open area, and mentally give thanks for the cleansing that took place. Then wash the glass thoroughly with soap and water. If you wish to repeat the ritual later, you can do it once a week for 3 consecutive weeks to further strengthen its effect. This small gesture, though simple, carries great symbolic power. You're telling your energy that you're ready to release the old and make room for the new. And that, as you already know, is the first step to attracting true prosperity. And while this ritual is already powerful on its own, you can amplify its effects even more with a few simple additional tips that will make a big difference in how energy and abundance flow through your home. Here they are. First tip: perform it on days of emotional cleansing. The best times to use vinegar are when you feel especially heavy, confused, or after difficult experiences such as arguments, losses, or financial blockages. Vinegar not only purifies your surroundings, it also resets your emotional and energetic field, helping you regain clarity. Second tip: ventilate each space after cleaning. After applying vinegar, open windows or doors for at least 10 minutes. This allows dense energy to fully dissipate and lets qi flow freely, as taught by feng shui and other Eastern practices. Third tip: accompany it with a white candle or incense. After cleansing, light a white candle or incense made of sandalwood, rue, or myrrh. This raises the vibration, seals the new energetic state of the space, and protects it from future heaviness. Fourth tip: clean your valuable objects too. Items such as your wallet, keys, jewelry, or even work tools related to money can carry vibrations of scarcity. Gently wipe them with a cloth dampened in diluted vinegar. And as you do, visualize them being recharged with light, purpose, and opportunity. Fifth tip: take care of your vibration while cleaning. Avoid doing it in a rush or with negative thoughts. Play soft music, repeat an affirmation, or simply breathe deeply as you cleanse. Remember, you're not just cleaning your home, you're cleansing your entire energetic field. Sixth, choose days with favorable energy. If possible, perform your energetic cleansing during a waxing moon or a new moon, as these lunar cycles enhance openness and the attraction of new opportunities. Avoid doing it on waning moon days if your goal is to attract money. Those days are better suited for closing cycles and releasing what no longer serves you. And finally, close with gratitude. Once you finish, take a few moments to give thanks, either aloud or silently. Gratitude is a direct channel to abundance. You can say something like, "Thank you for this cleansing, for this new beginning, and for all the good that is now flowing into my life." If you follow these steps, the impact of vinegar will be much deeper, longer lasting, and more noticeable. You're not just cleaning your house, you're training your energy to receive, to open up, and to attract a more abundant life. You've reached the end of this journey, and if you're still here, it's because something within you is ready to change, to release, and to receive. You are no longer the same person who began this video. Now you understand how to transform the energy of your home, how to protect yourself, and how to open your heart with strength and serenity to the flow of abundance. And even though vinegar has been our main focus, the most important element here has been your intention, your decision to take action. Because when you change within, everything around you begins to align. So if this message resonated with you, I invite you to leave this affirmation in the comments. Vinegar is my best ally to attract peace, clarity, and prosperity. And of course, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming teachings that will help you transform and heal. Thank you for being here. Thank you for opening your heart and your energy to this wisdom. We'll meet again very soon in the next ritual, your next step toward your highest self. See you soon.